So, should you tell your ex-girlfriend, fiance, or wife that you still love her? Yes. Right? Don't be afraid to say things like that to her. There's absolutely nothing wrong with loving a woman. And women don't respect guys who have to use tricks to hide their insecurities. Some guys that I've coached over the years, when they've asked me this question, I've said, yes, go ahead and tell her that you love her. There's nothing wrong with that. A guy has then asked me, well, isn't that going to make me lose power? Isn't that going to make me seem needy? Isn't that going to make me seem desperate? Not at all. If you're not desperate and you're not needy, then saying that is not desperate or needy. So if a guy is desperate and he's going crazy without his woman, then when he tells her that he loves her and he misses her and things like that, he's most likely going to say it in a way that isn't going to sound good to her. However, if a guy is emotionally strong and he's happy with or without his ex, then he's going to be able to answer in a confident, masculine way if she ever asks him, do you still love me or do you miss me? So if she asks him, do you still love me? He can then say, yeah, of course I do. You're the woman that I love the most in the world. You and I have broken up, I accept that, but of course I love you. When you answer in that way, she can't help but respect you because you're confident, you believe in yourself, and you're fearless when it comes to love. You don't feel like you're going to lose any power by saying that. However, when an insecure guy tries to hide his love for his ex-girlfriend, fiance, or wife, and she asks him, do you still love me? And he says, oh, I'm not sure, or I don't know, or don't ask me those questions, or even says no, when she knows that he does love her, it's going to make her lose respect for him. She's going to lose respect for the fact that he cannot stand up and be who he really is. He's trying to protect his fragile heart, and he doesn't want to get hurt by saying that he loves her and then her saying, well, I don't love you, and then that destroys him. A woman doesn't want to be the one who's in control of how you feel. Right? She wants you to be happy, confident, and forward-moving in life with or without her. Of course, that doesn't mean that you say something like that to her and say, oh, I'm happy with or without you, I don't need you. You don't need to say that to a woman. She needs to feel that when she's interacting with you. And she can feel that and notice it when you talk to her in that honest, masculine, fearlessly loving way. Right? You got nothing to fear. You know that you're not going to lose any power because you are the man. In life, you don't lose any power by saying something unless you decide that you lose power. If you think about some social interactions that people have, they're afraid to say some things to other people because they feel like they're going to lose power. Those people are insecure and often pushed into the background and ignored and made fun of, whereas someone who's not afraid to say what they really feel is usually respected. Of course, I'm not talking about obnoxious people that say crazy things. I'm talking about the person who believes in themselves and isn't afraid to say what they really feel in a respectful manner. When it comes to relationships, if a guy is insecure and he's afraid to express his love or show his love, then he's going to ruin pretty much every relationship that he gets into with a woman. She's going to feel turned off by his insecurity regarding love, and she's never going to get to experience what it feels like to be in a relationship with a man who's fearless when it comes to love. Now, of course, when I talk about being fearless with love, I'm not talking about a guy saying to a woman, you mean everything to me, I love you so much, you're everything, my life is crap without you, I'm going to kill myself if you don't get back with me. That's not fearless with love. That is desperate, clingy, and needy type of love. That's not the type of love that women are attracted to. Women are attracted to a man who is not afraid to say that he loves a woman, but at the same time, he's not saying, hey, I need you for my emotional support here. I need you for my emotional stability. If you don't say that you love me back, then I'm going to crumble into 1,000 pieces. She doesn't want to experience that. She wants to experience a man who's not afraid to tell her that he loves her. And after he says that he loves her, he's not expecting anything back. And if she doesn't say anything or if she says something bad, he's still going to be just as confident and happy with himself.